So this year's 30-day challenge is ready to get now if you want to join us for that. It is called a challenge, and the idea is that it pushes you outside of your comfort zone, but I don't want anybody getting stressed out. If I thought it would help for you to get stressed out, I would encourage you getting stressed out, but I really, really don't think it does. So when we say challenge, just to set the parameters properly here, I'm challenging you to push your comfort zones, not break them, push. To push outside of your comfort zone for 30 days. And what's going to happen inside of the challenge is you're going to see that we've been running these for 5 years. So some people are going to do everything they're told to do every single day. They'll be in the community sharing their work. Don't go into a flashback back to school where you're looking at what the other kids are doing and thinking, wow, everybody's doing better than me. That means what I'm doing sucks. No. If you do two things on this challenge, as far as I'm concerned, you've won. Number one, if at any point during the challenge you decide that the challenge is getting too much for you, or you're not ready to move forward with it, you're just not ready. You're not ready to move on. You did something today that really, really helped you. And then, because the days go by fast, and the next day I'm like, right, we're moving on to the next thing. If in your head you can say, I'm an adult, Richard's an adult, he's not my teacher, there's no test at the end of this. And I, as a sovereign adult, I'm being you, I as a sovereign adult, think it would be better for me to stay on this. Then you stay on the thing you're working on. You want to share it in the community, you go, hey guys, I know you're all on day 5, but I really wanted to stay with day 2, and that's what I'm doing, and you share it in the community. If you do that, and also if at any point you think this is getting too much for me, I'm going to withdraw and get back to a state where I feel physiologically and somatically safe and calm, because it's a challenge, it's fast paced, it's moving, people are posting stuff, you don't understand all the language, all the words, don't get drawn in. If you don't get drawn in and you take breaks when you need them and you go at your own pace, that's a win. That's a win. The second thing is, if you make any progress at all, anything, 1% progress, that's a win. That's the way you should set this up. Now, when we do the challenge, there are daily exercises to do. A lot of them are written. Some of them will be things that you need to take account of during the day, that you need to notice, that you need to remind yourself of, and then you're encouraged to share about it inside of the community. And if you can do that every day, great. If you can do it every other day, great. You own all of this for life. So you can do the 30-day challenge that you're given whenever you want to. Go at your own pace. Set your needs first. So your top priority should be to feel safe and to feel calm, okay? What are we going to focus on? We're going to focus on everything that this whole channel and this whole project has been about. So they're all interrelated, right? You want to be dealing with state management, and you want to get your life back organized again. You want to recover from narcissistic abuse in childhood, in adolescence, in adult relationships, wherever it was. You want to recover from the resultant trauma from emotionally abusive relationships, the complex post-traumatic stress that the narcissistic or psychopathic or emotional abuse has induced. You also want to overcome any residual codependency and learn to put yourself first. How are we going to do that during this course? So it sounds like a lot, but we're going to link it all together by having a theme that runs over everything, which is the following. Once emotionally abusive messages and patterns of behavior are stored inside of the mind, inside of the being of the targeted person, they continue to play out. The fancy language for that is super ego injunctions. It means that the parent state that we have a parent, we have an adult, and then we have the inner child. The parent state, who's in charge of everything and saying, thou shalt not, offering commandments and injunctions. You must do this, you mustn't do that. Don't do that, it's bad. Do that, it's good. The parent is repeating, doesn't know it, it can't control it. It repeats what it feels it's supposed to repeat, which are these rules. So we're going to focus on that to reduce the traumatic responses, the complex post-traumatic stress responses, to help us overcome the narcissistic abuse, to help us to explore where somewhere in ourselves we're struggling to say no, we're struggling to set boundaries, if our parents were not attending to our needs as children in the way that we abandon ourselves and abandon our own needs, or minimize or neglect our own needs, even beyond narcissistically abusive relationships in adulthood, where were we doing that to ourselves, maybe even before getting into these relationships, which are ultimately an expression of our own unconscious scripts anyway. So we're going to do it all, but the overarching theme is getting in touch with, where are the emotional flashbacks coming from? What is your circle of limitation? So my position for this is that parent state is enforcing a circle of limitation upon you, and it's restrictive. It's saying you're allowed to be this successful and no more. You're allowed to be this happy in relationships and no more. You're allowed to be this healthy. You're allowed to make this much wealth, but no more. You must follow the script. Can I cure narcissistic abuse, CPTSD, childhood trauma, unconscious scripts, negative superego injunctions inside of 30 days? No. But what I can do is I can provide an environment where it's fun, because like if you read the comments under this video, people tell you it's fun, it's positive, and most people, if you experience this, please say in the comments, have huge leaps forward in their healing process. So if it raises your awareness and gives you a few more tools, it's well worth the investment. If you can't do the full 30 days, if you can only check in every 3 days, it's yours. Use it. Use the material I'm giving you. Use me for the time that you have me there. You get to keep the material forever. If you can only come in and out, just come in and out. It's not the kind of scenario where it's like, you have to commit to this and, I don't know, not go to work or not take care of your kids for 30 days. Just do what you can. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Use it. Benefit from it. If you're getting successes, share it in the community and people will talk to you and be like, yay, well done. If you're struggling with stuff, you're getting frustrated, you're getting overwhelmed, share it in the community. I'll be there, somebody will be there, other community members will be there to say, listen, remember what he said? Chill out, man, just back off. It's not a test, we're not back in school. All of this material is here for you to use. Okay, so the doors are open for the 2025 30-day challenge. If you fancy it and you want to give it a go right ahead. Just click this link and we'll see you there. Ladies and gents, thank you very much. I think I need to eat some food for your time and for your attention, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. I need to take care of my needs, right?